Hi. Before we get into the video, I said I was going to do a giveaway, that I would figure it out by last Friday. The weekend did get a little on the busy side. In-laws are coming up, so I wanted to just get this out of the way. First, lots of responses. A lot of people watched the video. I'm super happy, super thrilled. So let's just go and click to spin and see who is getting whatever the giveaway is going to be. Oh my God, is it McSquizzy? Congratulations to McSquizzy. I had to retake this because I said McSqueezy. I did not want to insult you. My email is calthune69@gmail.com, or if you're fine with it, I will just tag you in this and you could just reply with your Snap ID, and then I will send over a gold pass for you. Thank you again so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing. I like to do these giveaways. They're really nice. They're really fun. Let's get into the rest of the video. Do you like this new camera angle? If you do, I have two more questions for you. Is mastery dumb? Or are people just overreacting? If you watch my last two videos, you will see that I was thoroughly enjoying character mastery. I had a great time with it, and there is a reason why I had such a wonderful time with it. It's because I had over 150 saved splits ready for character mastery. I was saving for a big 100 split video, and then thanks to Lauren Whatevs and other creators, they found out that there was some faulty percentages when it came to splits. How the rate that people were getting the splits that they wanted, the God splits, which were the gold and the ink with the crackles, that they were not actually living up to the percentages, where an investigation was then started by Second Dinner. And they said, hey, sorry, but we kind of messed up. New percentages were implemented before they were supposed to, because these are going to be when new splits are going to be added to the game. And when I read that, I said, okay, well, now I'm not going to open any splits or split any card until these new effects actually come into play, which turned out to be character mastery. Wonderful. So I had a wonderful time with my 150 plus splits because I just wanted to wait and do a big video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Go watch if you want. But as time went on, feelings about mastery has gone down definitely. So first, let's just talk about the history of character mastery. Here's the development roadmap back in August of 2023. This is the first mention of what was going to be character mastery. You can see in development, it actually was referred to as prestige level, where ever wish that pixel variant, avatar, or title you received turned into an awesome reward? Yeah, us too. Prestige level now introduces a new reward track when you acquire any new cosmetic, variants, avatars, card backs, emotes, etc. Juice up your prestige enough and unlock brand new infinity splits and more. We will keep building prestige level into the future with albums that drip prestige, bonus prestige, and exclusive thematic cosmetics. Prestige never happened. Albums came out of this, character mastery came out of this, but that is all that came out of prestige. And I think prestige is mentioned one more time after this, but we're not going to talk about that. I think it was just still in development, but no further details were there. Then you go and you look at January 4th of 2024, so just over a year, about 13 months ago, where they brought back character mastery and say, and this is I think the first time they ever actually called it character mastery. Has your love of friendly sharks caused you to collect every jet variant? Yes, except for the last ugly one. How perfect does that ink split with black and crackle flare look? With black crackle flare look on your Chibi Jeff? Terrible, because Chibi Jeff is not meant to be in black and white, but whatever. Well, now is the time to show off your mastery by playing and collecting, playing and collecting each character in Marvel Snap. After character mastery launches, every cosmetic you collect for a character will contribute towards unlocking brand new splits and exclusive rewards. If you thought gold, ink, and crackle were fun, we have even more fun on the way, which is true. I am a fan of the bananas. Whatever. Have you enjoyed your 4th Iron Man variant? Gain Iron Man mastery. Earned your 3rd Gamora avatar? Gain Gamora mastery. That did not happen. Split Venom for the 157th time? gain mastery. Also wouldn't happen because after 157 splits, you would have had a maximum mastery already. As your mastery for a character goes up, you unlock new and cooler splits and eventually a brand new cosmetic type, reactions. Exclusively available as a mastery reward for each character, reactions are the fun emoji you can show off on cards and locations. What if your reaction was Goose or Wolverine? Your opponent would immediately know your dedication and love for that character when you show it off. Further in the same update, in its current design, every few levels of character mastery you gain unlocks a mastery milestone. Each character has a unique mastery milestone challenges for you to complete. Imagine reaching Deadpool Mastery 10 and unlocking a challenge to have Deadpool be over 100 power in a match. Completing a mastery milestone will earn new rewards for that character, potentially including new split unlocks, a new collectible border, or currencies to help you continue to increase your collection level. The current design, and it may change, or this is the current design, and it may change by the time we launch it, but we can't wait to share it with you. Now, this right here does sound fantastic for character mastery. Just having challenges based off of what each character is a fantastic way to show off that your love of a character or that you really worked hard to actually get a specific challenge done. You know, especially for Deadpool. I do not play Deadpool. We will get into that very soon. But let's just say I did. That is a fantastic challenge of what to do to try to get more masteries just done and having a nice like a border or a medallion or just something else on the card. Great, but that didn't happen. Let's go up to June, 6 months later, where they said these dev roadmap blogs are a great way to share that what the team is currently jamming on. Let's just go down a little bit more to right here. Sometimes we realize very late that a feature isn't going to work out. You might notice character mastery is missing from this roadmap, and that's exactly what happened here. We discovered some feature blocking technical architecture issues. Hashtag game development. No worries, the team has pivoted towards some awesome things we're excited to share. Let's do it. So character mastery was not killed, but taken off, which to me is a little bit weird because it just sounds like they were still kind of working on it. So maybe it should have stayed in development, but as of this point, it was killed. It was done. To then hopefully be rebranded. But like, what were the feature blocking technical architecture issues? Who knows? October, 3 months later, guess what? It's back after a quick break from the roadmap and some incredible community feedback, which was people being really upset that character mastery was not there anymore. Character mastery is back on the menu. We're even aiming for character mastery to go live before the end of this year, if not very soon thereafter. So this is kind of crazy that a feature went from almost being killed, taken off the development roadmap, where they were reaching these huge roadblocks that were either crashing the game, unattainable, whatever it was just not working out, where they took it off the roadmap. And then 3 months later, they bring it back saying, hey, we might be able to actually get this done by the end of the year, which we were very, very close. Still bringing it in within like 6 months of an announcement like this, to me, is wild. Absolutely wild. Going back to down here, do you love Iron Man or maybe a soft spot for She-Hulk? The character mastery system rewards you for growing your unique collection of your and favorite characters. Anything you've previously done counts, which is massive. Great news to see. If you have a favorite card you've invested into, you've already progressed that character's mastery track and have rewards waiting. Or maybe you're the Electro Extraordinaire. All your Electro variants and splits count for experience towards progressing Electro's character mastery track. As you unlock CM levels, you will earn brand new finishes, flares, and reaction sets for that character. Oh yeah, did we mention we're releasing 25 plus brand new flares and finishes with character mastery? Some criticisms, and this was me just watching the Snapchat with Cozy and Alex, where they were pretty ruthless about so much stuff. It is absolutely insane to watch it. So some of the complaints that they had, along with other things I've collected from Reddit, Facebook, and other social media platforms, it is not as fully advertised when, as time was going on. As you saw originally, there was supposed to be like challenges, and then avatars were supposed to count towards it, borders, things like that. And there are no milestone challenges. You really do feel like it was like this big bait and switch where, yes, it is overall a fantastic like addition where there's so many more different cosmetics that are available to you now. But a lot of people are just upset because they were expecting more. So people's expectations were high. Character mastery definitely, I think, across the board under-delivered, and that's why there's so much discontent for character mastery. It doesn't feel like a mastery because collecting variants and splits don't necessarily equal playing a card. Splits definitely more so for playing a card than a variant of it, but it's still a lot of boosters that you would need to do that. And it's not necessarily playing the card because you can get just a bunch of random boosters for a card, which I have for Deadpool. Oh God, do I have so many for Deadpool. Cards you play all the time have a lower mastery than cards you don't ever play. A high mastery level of cards you never play. For me, it's Deadpool. For Deadpool, I have almost mastery level 24. He's mastery level 23. I do not even have his custom card unlocked because I've never split him to infinity, because even though I love destroy decks, I do not like playing Deadpool type of decks. I do not like it, but they give you so many Deadpool variants with they were trying to capitalize on Deadpool, I think, way too much. And if you've been playing this game for 2 years, like the whole full time, to me, I think there is like zero chance your Deadpool collection level or your mastery level is less than 20. It feels like it's going to be at least that. So this is 24 with no splits. No splits. Absolutely insane. I think Deadpool is going to be one of the cards that I get to mastery level 30 and I never actually get a split on him. Let's see. Cozy said the more you play a card, the more you'll split. He says that's false. And to a point, yes. Sometimes the more you play a card, yeah, you might get more boosters, but maybe if you just split them once, it's going to be enough for you to do that. So not necessarily true, but I don't think it's false. I think it can really go either way. It would be better if it had a different name. 100%, absolutely. The name Mastery implies that you are mastering this card. You are mastering this character. You are doing things with this card and you know how to play them and their archetypes so much better than you do any other type. And you're not being rewarded with that at all. It would be great if there was just a better announcement of what the future plans of Mastery were. Variants count most towards Mastery and they're random most of the time. Cards with lower variants have low mastery potential. I think Baron Mordo has like 4 or 5 variants. Like, that's it. So if there's a card that you really like that does not have a lot of variants, then the chance that you're going to get that higher mastery, you're going to be able to get them to 30 because you love this specific card, the chances for that are much, much lower with the lower amount of variants that they have. If they don't have any event variants, if they don't have any ultimate variants, or whatever the other ones that are like 150 or 125 experience for, and it's just rare and super rare variants, it's going to be so hard to actually get that to 30 compared to other cards that have so many different variants like Deadpool. So what can be done? A statement coming out and saying what Mastery plans are. Like, just what is going on with Mastery. Like, they said currently it's capped at 30, implying that there are going to be more plans for it, but they didn't say what those plans are. And they need to not just make an announcement on things, but then get into more detail about like what the future of this is, instead of like, here's the good thing, wait for the negative feedback to come in and then make a response, which is what they did with announcing, I think it was the last series drop that they did. They did the series drop. They said, okay, cool, ton of backlash. And then they made an announcement about a future series drop, right? They could rename it for Mastery, unless they come out with some more information. Just rename it to something else, right? Explain what the feature blocking technical architecture issues were. I think that would put a lot of just depth and perception onto what exactly happened and help give an explanation on why character mastery doesn't have all these things that they were talking about before. Like, how come avatars don't count towards it? If it's just random, what if it's just 5 experience that you're getting for that? Or let's just say you love a character and you play in Conquest and you get an infinity avatar. Doesn't that mean that you love that character so much that you're using their avatar to then show off even more on Infinity Conquest? Avatars should do it, especially Infinity Conquest avatars. Big time. Increase the experience for splits. 15 is an embarrassing amount. It should be 25. It should be 30. It is horrible, especially after you get past level 10. If there's not a lot of splits, there's not a lot of variants for you to get, then it is just this endless climb and you are going to get frustrated and you are going to hate it. But to help with splits were the booster VATs. They previously said in another update that they wanted to do booster VATs, I think it was called, where you pretty much the way that album favoriting is working now. If you favorite an album, and if you don't know this, let's just say there's an album where you're missing a couple variants and you hit favorite on that album, the chance that they will, that your shop will have those variants show up will increase. So just the fact of if you were able to favorite a card, like you want to master this card, then you hit the booster VATs or whatever thing on that card, favorite that card, and then when you play games with that card, those are the games you get. That's the card you get boosters for. No more random. No more, okay, I really love Leech, and I'm going to put Leech in the deck, and I'm going to play 15 games with him, and then I'm going to get 0 boosters with Leech, even though I love him and I build this deck around him. Have that happen. Have the booster VATs, have the favoriting happen so that you can get boosters after a win for one specific card. No randomness about it. Borders and medals for challenges, have an achievement thing, just something like that. Character mastery, it's overall, like, it's a great thing. It was just poorly kind of communicated when mastery actually was used. And I think that's the biggest thing. If it came out under any other name, it probably would have been better. But mastery, terrible word choice. Absolutely terrible. This should be like the rank 30 reward for Cosmo, honestly. Isn't it beautiful? Actually, you know, if you get to rank 1, 2 with Cosmo, you know, everyone who plays with Cosmo at least once should get this variant. This shows that you are a master of Cosmo. Thank you guys so much. I hope I can get this video out soon. Have a wonderful day. Let me know how mastery is going. Have you gotten any really cool variants? Have you gotten the Galactic Storm match? Have you gotten the Water and Bubbles match? Have you gotten more banana splits? Let me know. Thank you guys so much for everything. I'll see you later.